Welcome back to the garage, part 7 of the Z200 being built. Well, this year I've ran it with put a few hundred miles on it without any chroming done on it, so the cylinder head was losing a bit of compression, PSI was down on it. So what I've done is stripped it down, sorted out the little end which was a little bit stiff in there, got all the gear down there, all the tools out ready, and first of all, like, we've done the cylinder head. Right, cylinder head, this has been stage 1 tuned, gas flowed the inlet ports down there. I don't know whether you can see that at all. I just get all that casing, rough casing which is inside here, and do the cylinder head up. Don't be tempted to take more off the valves when you're polishing them in the lathe after, because you'll find out that the valves are really a cast unit. Got a second hand engine, started to clean this up. That's the original block which was off. I bought another new block for it so that I can leave that, because it's just in tolerance. When I've measured it up, the thing's just in tolerance with the old vernier. So let's tell you what happened here. Bearings checked out okay. All I got was this 30 quid off eBay. Gearbox is in good condition, mains are okay. Little end, well, I might get an expandable ream. It's about 2 or 3 thou out, so that needs looking at. So I could probably open up a piston, because you can't buy some of this gear now. 33-year-old bike. Got another cylinder head. A guy named Dave off eBay brought this down. This has been stage 1 tuned. Again, you can see the valves, they look a bit black, and you're wondering why these aren't polished up like they would be in an old classic Norton or anything like that. But you can see it's all casting. It's really all casting in this. Another thing about the barrels on these, not really brilliant steel, I would say, but you know, they're early machines. And little ends, just go back over here again, no bushes in the little end, no little end bush at all. It's steel to steel. In them days they never thought about putting little end bushes in that you could press out in fuzzy bronze. So I've actually bought some fuzzy bronze bar, cost me quite a bit, but just in case I need to have a do at making something, but I don't think there's enough land in it. Barrel I got off eBay. I've had this rebored, honed out barrel, so it's perfect, plus 2 thou 1 diameter, measured at the bottom of the skirt, and then I've sprayed this up. What I use is I take all the roughness off the casing, smooth it all down a little bit as best I can, and then I spray it. And this is the stuff I use for spraying with. Simonized engine enamel. It's quite good, and it does go off a bit after, because it'll really go the colour of this cylinder head. Once it's heated up, it will go off, and then once you've put about 3 coats on of that, leave it 24 hours to sort of go off, and then we use this. So that's your clear lacquer. Course 450 degrees C, 840 F, and it's VOC compliant as well. So you shouldn't have any problems with that if you decide to paint a barrel because you don't like it in the rough aluminium. One thing is to get it, once you've filed off all the rough particles off the barrel and cleaned it up as best you can, try and spray it straight away, because the aluminium starts anodizing. This time of year, December, you know, you'll find out that you paint, you leave it a couple of days and you'll find it started to anodize. Cams, got a second hand cam here. Looks pretty good actually. not much wear at all on it. Once it gets through the case hardening on these, of course, it soon goes very fast indeed. Get through that case hardening and that cam will go. Other thing you'll notice on these camshafts is on the journal here, the journal runs in no bushes again, straight aluminium casing, and these have a tendency where this is a 1981 model, and there's quite a bit of land in this. If you look on the other ones, which I think you can see, or you can't see on this one, there's land on here is split in the middle, so there's a tendency to the camshaft to actually wear on that. So that's all I can really tell you until I get the chroming back. Try and build this engine up today, and most of the stuff's gone away for chroming. Another job to do on the Honda as well. Fork bearing, bottom fork bearing's gone on the head, so that needs doing. So I'm going to make a stand that'll go under here, jack it up, rip the forks out and do that. 600RR, nothing to do on that one at all. So I'll do another bit once we've got all the chroming done and everything's back on again.